Let's go.
Good afternoon, girls. My name is Asma Tugwaina Tukama from the AEI Africa Education Initiative. What's your name, please?
Fatima Taja.
And you?
Mrs. J. Kamara. Hakika Kamara.
Well, we are here to do a motivational speech, but first we want to know the qualities that have been taken on in the school, both the internal and external exam, how the school have been coping, and how the teachers have been proving themselves and all. So can you please give me a preface or just a clue about your school, please?
Okay. Well, firstly, in terms of asking internally, I can say the Freetown Secondary School for Girls is doing exactly very well, because it doesn't mean allowing the kids to cheat. It makes your school a better school, because people usually say that the Freetown Secondary School for Girls always fail pupils, and I'm totally against that. If you're serious, you do study. You don't involve yourself in things that are negative or immoral, or things that will make you not to pass your examination. You will do exactly very well. That's for internally. And externally, as we all know, the county's results for last year's was not a good one. And it's not the fault of the school, but I can say to us, the pupils too. It is a combined effort, because according to what I know, they say two better heads make sense than one better head. So if the school and the pupils come together, I mean the school, the teachers, and the pupils come together, if they teach us to type, they teach us exactly what they should teach us, and we study our notes, we're gonna make it. And we're not going to promise that we're going to make a good result for this one, because I can't tell for others. But I know that we are well determined. As the Freetown Secondary School for Girls, we think the result was bad, and we are going to try our best to improve.
So tell me, how prepared are you for this coming exam?
Well, preparation in the sense, because when you say preparation, I think you have terms in it. So prepared in terms of what?
In terms of this exam, this last exam, aren't you in FSSG?
Sure. Preparation, how are we prepared? We are prepared in the sense of taking our notes very
In terms of you, I'm not saying others.
Okay, in terms of me,
Yeah.
how am I prepared?
How prepared are you for this exam?
Examination.
Yeah.
Okay. Firstly, I study. I do study every day. Secondly, I take my schoolwork very serious. I don't put it at the back of my mind that I'm gonna have leakage, because I know this, you should not have it in the back of your mind to have leakage. So that's one thing I'm always thinking, that hey, you're gonna be there alone, you're gonna do it alone. So don't put it in your mind that you're gonna have leakage. That's X. And in terms of bribing, that's another X. I don't get it in my mind that you're gonna bribe for you to have this mark, or you're gonna bribe for you to have this question. So I study, I use past papers, I solve, try my best.
Thank you. So what can you say about your school, both internal and external performance?
For internal exams, they are trying very hard for us to excel, because the exams, during exams, they are very strict. They do not allow cheating, though some girls try to cheat, but cheating is not allowed. For the external exams, well, it needs both efforts, the teachers and the students.
So the teachers have been doing greatly.
Well,
Have they been coming every day to teach you guys?
I would say all of them are doing great jobs, but some of them are tired. There is nothing because some of them are workers.
What about you, the pupil? Are you punctual in school?
Yeah, some of us are punctual. Those that want to pass their exams.
This is what are you saying about your school exams?
Well, our school, we do perform well in both internal exam and external exam. Well, we the people, we normally work very hard. We normally work very hard during examination, and the principal always makes sure that she did everything in order. She's always trying her level best during internal examination and also external examination. But it's all teaching us. Some teachers, they don't, let me say, they are not regular in school. Some teachers are not regular in school. And also, we the students, we are trying our level best just to take the school to higher level. So we are doing our level best. We are really trying.
Yeah, what can you say about your school, please? You can just say anything, not just internal and external, because your colleagues have just told us about it.
I want to be specific.
Okay.
For internal, girls are serious.
Oh, like seriously?
Yes.
Some girls.
Some girls are
Okay,
serious.
now you're talking.
Can you imagine? Inside and phone, if you find the total number of girls,
At
they're not
present.
plenty. Some are just wearing the uniform, they tell their mom, I'm coming to school, but they are not. And also for the teachers, they are laggard, they are
Like,
lawless.
seriously?
Yes,
Why are you
yes.
saying that to your teachers?
Because even if me, I will have the energy to go and call them, but they will tell me, I'm coming, but
But
you
they
won't
won't
see
come.
them. And if they teach,
But that is happening in your form.
I don't know for the
school,
whole
to be
school.
precise.
Since SS2.
So you guys want to tell me since you go to FSSG, you guys are going to talk properly?
She's being specific here. Some teachers, not all of them, some teachers don't teach us effectively, whilst others are ragged. You know,
Have you been reporting this matter to the headmaster?
Yes, our
What did
principal,
she say about it?
our principal
Well, as a
knows about it, and she gave us each and every class prefect a weekly attendance for teachers. But even that, teachers are not coming. Even that.
well, Akifa, to add to what you just said, that's regular attendance. We ourselves are doing ourselves wrong. Because if a teacher has not come, he has not taught you, you should not let him sign. But some prefects are in the habit of letting them sign even when they've not taught us, okay? They'll just say, he's our teacher, I'm
I want to
afraid.
say the prefects are in fault of that. Some of the prefects,
yes,
the class
yes,
prefects,
yes.
some of the class prefects are in fault of that. So the teachers are not to blame, though they are having faults there.
Yes.
Because when someone do wrong thing, that individual should suffer for it, not the whole school or the whole class. What can you say about your school, please?
Well, for me, I can say the Freetown Secondary School for Girls, we are trying our level best to move to another level. Although we have some problems because of they are not teaching, but we the teachers and we the students, we are trying.
Okay. You guys are using social media, right?
Not all of us. Some of us are using it. Some of us
I
are
want to
not.
advise you guys in terms of social media. You have to use it in the right way. Moreover, you are in a tendency of sitting the WAS now, and it's very rigid, the WAS exam is not a child's thing. It's very difficult to pass. Very difficult. It takes very hard work. You need to study very hard. So I want to advise you guys to be using tutorials to study, like downloading tutorials in
For me,
your subject.
I tried that, but I find it very difficult to understand. The teachers, the tutorial that I watched.
Some of the tutorials, it's not just explanation. They will give notes.
Yes.
Yes, they'll break it down in
Some are
terms.
fancy,
Yeah.
some
Yes.
are advanced,
So
but
even if you have elder ones, you should be asking them to teach you how to do those stuff. Some people know about so much.
yeah.
So that is my advice.
So how about for some of us, for me, I don't have phone.
You don't have.
I don't
you should
have
be taking
anyone.
classes,
Okay, yes, I'm taking classes.
and you
But
should
not-
be using past papers, just as your colleague has said here.
Yes.
She's using past papers to study, isn't it?
Yes.
Can you please tell me what do you understand by the word abstain from sex? Yeah.
Well,
To my own understanding, abstain from sex in terms of, because you can't say everybody to abstain from sex, right? You're
In
talking
terms
about
of-
educationally.
Yes, yeah, I'm talking about. I'm not telling the
Educationally.
elder wants to abstain.
Okay,
I'm
because
telling
you just
my
said
colleagues
abstain
here.
from sex. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just asking
Okay.
to be precise.
Well, what I understand about the word abstain from sex is
The
that,
abstinence of sex. Yeah.
yeah, as school-going pupils, we shouldn't involve ourselves in such activity. Firstly, at a tender age, the early age. Secondly, because it's not going to be good for our health. And I don't see any reason why we as girls should give our body to the teachers for marks or for grades. Because why can't you work hard? As for me, I always say my pride is very, very expensive. I will not just give my pride just for mark or just for me to promote to the next level. So please, 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 young girls, don't see it as if it is a battle line that if you don't promote to the next level, you are not okay. You know, there is a saying that never be afraid of failure, but be terrified of regret. Always be terrified of regret, but never be afraid of failure. Because when you fail, you've been given another chance to try and to prove yourself to be the best. So please, let's abstain from sex, not only because of it's not good academically, but because it's not good for our health at a tender age. Thank you.
It helps to build up your prestige. What can you tell me a brief explanation about early marriage? Early marriage for a girl child who is attending school, even if he or she is not attending school. Early marriage, the effect. Yeah.
Early marriage is not good because for a school-going people, if you are giving out for marriage, it will suddenly disturb your education because you move in a married woman and still be going to school. I mean, when you are going to school, after school you have to like do some chores and have time with your studies, think about other things that will make you a better person. So if you are married, like you won't have the time to study or to have time for yourself. And if you are married, you won't expect the man to wait for you until you are done with your education. He will surely say for you to give him a child or so. So that's all of those things are not too good. So early marriage for both girls that are going to school, whether you are in school or not, it's not good because you are in the problem phase.
It's not good. And can you just tell me some of the disadvantages or advantages of having a boyfriend?
The disadvantages and advantages of having a boyfriend. I simply cannot say much because I don't have that kind of experience. So I'm going to say, first of all, let me take the disadvantage part first of having a boyfriend. When you have a boyfriend, first of all, you become distracted. You become distracted with your studies and everything becomes distracted for you. And when you are distracted, you cannot focus on something. In terms of your education, you cannot focus on your studies. Let me say, if I wanted to study, and I have a boyfriend that I'm so in love with.
I would just want you to give the disadvantages. She will be giving the advantages.
Okay, thank you.
So I want to make it too high.
Okay, say I have this boyfriend that I love so much, and I have an examination which I'm going to study for it. So I can't study for my examination because I'm still thinking about this boy. My focus is all on him. So for me, boyfriend is a distraction. Boyfriend is a distraction for me. It makes me lost focus. And also, some boy do misuse girls. Some boy do misuse girls like.
You're here talking about disadvantages, not advantages. So don't mix yourself up.
Okay. boys, don't misuse the girls. Like when you are in a relationship, then the boy can say maybe come to my house. I want you to come visit. You will leave some of your stuff that you'll be doing, very important stuff related to your education, and went out with the boy, and which is not very good for you. It's going to lead you to a very bad thing. So for me, boys' relationships are very distracted for me. I don't.
So what can you say about the advantages of having a boyfriend? Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I know if he is serious enough, he will teach me. And if he is in the science team,
Excuse me. You want to tell me you will go to his house and you guys will be exchanging idea or
because as long as he is serious enough to wait for me till university, I know he will be able to teach me a lot. And maybe he will wait for me. That's the only advantage I have for now.
Some of the advantages of having a boyfriend. If you have a good boy, a serious boy, who is more focused, he will advise you to be focused in your school. He will advise you to study very hard. He will advise you. He will be the one that will tell you, I'll wait for you till you are ready. So those are the advantages of having a boyfriend. A good boyfriend, to be precise. So, what can you tell me about
Teenage pregnancy.
no? That is due to what?
Due to maybe ignorance, poverty can lead to teenage pregnancy, lack of education, sexual education. Then I can say rape can lead to teenage pregnancy.
Back to you. At FSSG level, that is senior high school, do you date a boy? Do you have a boyfriend?
Well,
this
to be
level?
sincere, I don't have a boyfriend.
And you have never dated one,
I have.
but it's now your ex.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Please, I'm so sorry for interfering, but we are all girls here. So it's my brother. So let's just discuss. It's just a minor issue. So what can you tell me? Because you have already spoken. Level. Do you have a boyfriend? Have you ever
Hey
dated?
guys, you gotta be serious, okay?
Tell me you've never dated. Don't be shy, please. You have, but no more. Still dating. Okay. So, at FSSG level, do you have a boyfriend?
Frankly speaking, I don't have any boyfriend presently, but I used to.
And you, what can you say?
For me, yes.
Okay.
Presently, I'm having
Is he a good guy?
kind of.
Why are you saying kind of? It's not advising you to study.
No, because I don't
That's
have.
what I'm trying to say here.
I don't have.
I'm going to ask you whether he's a good guy. If he normally advise you to study, call to check whether you're sleeping, whether you're studying, no communication. But you normally go to him.
No,
Okay.
we only meet at the streets.